married my sister, now we're living together. We're roommates in law.
Hello, I am Tim Smith.
I am Thomas Brennan. That's Tomise. Thomas.
Yes, that's kind of fun. That was a fun little riff we found a couple weeks ago via text
I know.
mensaje.
I only spell your name that way now.
Yeah, it was fun because how did that come up? Oh, it was that's a Tommy promise.
That's a Thomas. Yeah, that's a Tommy promise. That's a Thomas. I thought that was pretty fun. I've had a gay old time with it.
Hey Timothy.
Yes, sir.
We are not even roommates.
Nope. A lot of people don't know that. Not even brothers-in-law.
No, but
good friends.
Tim and Tom were good friends.
Palling around town, different towns though.
Way different towns.
Oh, we're back live in Bleecker Street Studios.
I'm at Holt 45 Studios.
Holt 45 and 2 zigzags. We got Thomas Schnee wearing the power hat.
Yeah, I'm going hat. This is my hungover look. Hat and glasses.
Hat and why? Your hair can't look hungover.
Yeah, it can, dude.
Everybody's like, dude, he got fucked up last night. Well, I guess you can have like bedhead.
Which I do. My hair, because it's so long, and I mean, look at how bad my hair looks if I take this hat off.
Let me see this shit. Ugh, fucking hate it. But that's hat hair.
I kind of look like the evil guy. You know the evil guy in Like Mike with the worst middle part of all time.
The evil guy in Like Mike. I most certainly do not.
Oh, he's like the orphanage runner or whatever. That movie sucks.
The orphanage runner. That sounds like a good guy.
I know. Why are people who run orphanages in movies? Why are they always
pieces of shit? They're like, that's like a public service that they're giving.
Yeah,
to a bunch of kids that no one wanted. This person's a hero.
I wonder if orphan managers. What's the word I'm looking for?
I think it's an orphan manager. Every orphan's like, dude, I just got a new manager.
Damn, you got a new juror, dude?
Dude, my fucking juror's a prick, dude. Wait, are they viewing the juror through like an entertainer or like a worker?
I think entertainer is way
Entertainer's way more fun. Yeah.
They're like, yeah, dude. It's giving me no auditions.
Dude, I'm getting no fucking
meetings with parents.
This guy's getting me no porridge at all, dude. This is such bullshit.
It would be really funny to go to an orphanage and be like, "Where's all the porridge?"
I'm like, whoa, your guys' manager sucks, dude. Does he know anybody at CAA? That guy's got long porridge money.
I mean, one of you has to have a development deal cooking up.
They're like, no. Actually, my bones haven't developed in 6 years from malnutrition. You're like, oh, wait, what?
Oh.
No Dell deals from the juror?
God damn, do you even have? We gotta get you an entertainment lawyer. We gotta get a whole team up in this little orphanage.
Still don't know what a fucking entertainment lawyer does. Tom, let me talk to you about the lessons of hydration. Where are you at on hydration?
Super anti
hydration. No, Tom.
No, I think on paper I'm a huge advocate for hydration. I think my lifestyle screams anti-hydration.
I think I really did some thinking here, Tom. I sat down, I put my thinking cap on. I think for a while there, all I was drinking was caffeine and alcohol.
Yeah, I'm right there with you.
And I had the audacity to really think hard. Why do I feel like shit all the time?
Besides just blaming the city you live in.
Yeah, it was New York's fault for quite a while here, Thomas.
Yeah, the listeners will agree.
I'm dehydrated, Tom.
You haven't had a glass of water since 98.
I mean, I literally, I'm just drinking water. I feel amazing. I feel like a champ. Therapy is a joke. The key to life is hydration, Thomas.
I will say you kind of have to have a good water bottle.
See, here's where we differ. I'm a by the glass guy. Look at this. By the glass.
Look at this. Look at it. It's a glass of water.
I can chug it faster.
Okay.
So when I put it to my mouth, I can get a couple of real big gulps in there, and then I'm really drinking.
Yeah,
with
but
the Gatorade bottle.
Look at this guy, but I look like I'm an NFL running back.
Yeah, you do kind of look. You need an assistant to dump it in your mouth whenever you're walking around.
Once in a while, I just walk up to my roommates and just spray him in the mouth.
You need a hit of water, dude?
Dehydrated, dude. They're like, Jesus, Tommy, we're in a CVS.
Oh, no one gets that joke.
No,
Um,
I want everyone to know that wasn't a serious riff. I
It
didn't think
never
that was
is.
funny.
If you ever hear us ending a riff with, and then we were in a CVS or it was my mother the entire time,
Yeah.
we're making fun of. I guess we're making fun of a million comedians.
I see it all the time, dude. I saw some. I wrote a couple things down on this note this week. Sometimes you see someone who's like doing comedy out of the 80s or 90s.
Oh yeah,
And it's kind of incredible to watch.
Hold on.
Wait, you got one?
Before I forget it. So at Caroline's, doing the RIP Caroline's, was there on Sunday, last show at Caroline's for me at least. And speaking of doing comedy from the 80s, guy gets up to me after me. He's 83 years old.
Tight.
He looks like, you know
83.
exactly who he looks like? You know what? Oh, God, why am I? Have you seen Uncut Gems?
No.
Okay. Well, he looks like, I don't even know why I would explain it. He's got like long kind of shoulder length hair that just flat out looks like it was clipped onto him. Bad skin. I mean, bad skin. He looks like a catcher's mitt. He looks like the skin is leathery as hell. And he gets up after, and I'm like,
man's 83. Can you cut him some slack?
No, but he's an 83 that's like trying to be 58.
How old do you think he actually was?
83.
Legitimately.
He was a very old man.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And so he brings his fucking ass on stage, and I'm like, I gotta watch this. I just have to. He gives me this. How's this for an 80s joke, Tom? I mean, what's the deal with ripped jeans?
Oh no.
Everybody loves ripped jeans all of a sudden. You can't have a ripped t-shirt. You can't have ripped panties. I mean, I saw this girl with so many rips in her jeans the other day. She's only wearing pockets.
Oh my God. Damn, that's gonna make my example seem like kind of good comedy, actually.
Tom, the only laugh you heard in the back was me going. I was dying. I was dying in the back of the club. I had to shake his hand after. It bombs. I mean, there were It's the kind of reaction where people are going, I get it.
God, sorry, my friend keeps calling me. I gotta text him. All right, there we go. That is gonna make mine seem like pretty decent joke writing now.
I mean, how bad is that one?
That's one of the worst ones I've ever heard. It sounds like someone is making fun of Seinfeld.
Yes, they're wearing pockets.
That's so many holes in her jeans. Because I also know what he's talking about. You know when you see the pockets
coming out from the. Yeah. I know exactly what he's talking about. And he saw that on the train, and he was like, "Bingo!
I got gold here." Oh man! So I saw this guy go up.
All right, let's hear your example of pretty good comedy.
I have two lines back to back. He goes, I can never go to sleep after sex. You know, I can just never go to sleep because you always got to drive home to the wife.
Oh my God.
And then,
I just hate it.
Back to back. He goes, so my wife wants me to stop wearing socks during sex, but like, who can afford condoms?
Oh. Oh my God. I'll say this. I like the second one better.
Yeah, but it's so bad.
It's still unforgivable.
It was a lot of that. But you know what the most unforgivable part about it? Can you guess about this guy?
He had on a blazer.
He was young.
Oh, how young though?
I mean, like 30s.
Oh.
Like young enough where I'm like, you didn't start comedy when this was acceptable.
Or like he must have only listened to Evening at the Improv and then completely stopped listening to comedy.
Yes.
I really hate, I think we already talked about this. I don't know if we talked about it in real life. I hate My Wife's a Bitch comedy.
Oh, dude, it's the worst. I hate it.
It's so annoying.
It's people. I mean, I don't know what happens when these guys get married, but they're just like, well, this is all I can talk about now. And I hate my wife.
If he's like, hey, the new joke worked tonight, and she's like, oh, what is it, sweetheart? I'm happy you're following your dreams. And he's like, oh, it's about how you're a fat pig.
Yeah, it's about our terrible sex life.
Oh, okay. Well, the kids want you to go kiss them in bed.
They haven't seen you in days.
They haven't seen you.
But I hope Syracuse was great. God.
Trying to work your way into that club. He's just doing the mic there.
We can't ever we can't ever get there.
I mean, my wife's a bitch comedy is just truly the worst thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
That's I love Mulaney's joke about that. He's like, where his wife is like, just don't ever say that I'm a bitch and you don't like me. And he's like, what kind of show would that be? Hello, my wife's a bitch and I don't like her.
And everybody's like, yeah.
Woo! Well, I hate how well that comedy does too.
I think that time is done.
It's got to be done because sometimes you feel uncomfy in the room. You're like, this guy's actually in an unhappy marriage.
Ooh, you're just miserable? Because it's either like, oh, damn, dude, like, I'm sorry your life's miserable, or you're like, is this guy just shitting on the women he spends his life with? And I would say more times than not,
that's what it is. Because there's also no unique angles anymore online.
Hey, take my wife, please.
Exactly. That was kind of the best line of all time for it, and it lived and died in that moment. Sure.
Well, I mean, that was when Marvelous Mrs. Maisel was about to get up right after you. I think it literally was in the
20s, wasn't it? Yeah, there's no one has a fresh take on being unhappy and married.
It's done. It's over. Let's just go ahead and put a stamp on that one. I can't get Tom. What do you think about that? So, do you take any sleeping aids?
Just weed.
I don't know if that's better or worse than what I'm doing. I think it's better.
Well, I don't, and it's not all the time. But lately, I got these edibles that are like half CBD. And
that seems good.
Well, because they're not making me feel like super. I'm not like zooted when I'm going to sleep because I can't. Yeah. Otherwise, I'd just lay there and be like, "Well, I said something weird yesterday to my friend."
So I've been taking. This isn't good. I think I'm gonna have Ambien.
No, you got to get off that.
Isn't that bad? That's bad, right?
Yeah, we got a couple doctors that listen to this pod. They're gonna call in. My sister's boyfriend. I guarantee he says something about it now.
Oh shit!
He's gonna say Tim is addicted to pills.
No, I'm not, and I don't think you ever crave an Ambien, but I do. I did like fall off the couch the other day,
dude.
Like that's
I've got it under control. I just passed out on the floor.
Well, it was like you got to take it when you're in bed because then it's just bedtime. We were finishing up White Lotus, and I said, "Well, let me get ahead of this thing."
How long does it take to kick in,
brother? It varies. That's why it's a scary thing. So I was like, "All right, there's 22 minutes left in White Lotus. Let me pop one of these guys. By the time it's done, bada boom, bada bing,
nappy time, Tim. Yeah,
nappy time, Tim. It's bedtime." Fast forward 8 minutes. Oops-a-daisy. Tim falls off the couch.
Wait, what? Describe to me falling off. Like,
well,
how do you fall off a couch?
I was readjusting. You're doing this whole number, and then I lose my. And then forward I go.
Did Lizzie freak out?
Well, she was. What the fuck is wrong? Because it wasn't like a. There's really no reason to fall off of a couch.
No, like you can't. You almost can't.
Yeah. You're almost already on the floor.
Yeah, and your weight is in the butt.
It's in the. So she wasn't like classic Tim falling. She was. The fuck are you doing, Tim? And I was like, I think we gotta get in bed here. I didn't even have to finish White Lotus. So I don't know. I think these.
Such
I don't know.
a good
Whatever
episode too.
Oh, it was unbelievable. Well, I know you didn't watch it, but I know.
No, this is the only TV show I've religiously watched.
What? Both seasons?
No, the first season I didn't watch till this summer. But I watched it. I didn't watch it when it was coming out.
Oh, then no, you're good.
Yeah.
So, but you did watch season 1 before season 2.
Yes.
You're great. Which one do you think was better?
Season 2.
I agree.
Although I will say I don't think you needed the overall murder plot.
Okay.
Sorry, Coolidge. I'm trying to decide if I want to do spoilers or not here.
When did it come out? Well, let's just say this. Spoiler alert.
Fast forward 2 minutes. If you haven't seen the finale.
If you don't want to hear it, Fast forward.
I kind of was hoping that the Coolidge plot was like something different, or like I thought after she killed those guys that like they weren't actually going to be trying to kill her.
See, here's why I thought it was so good, because they showed you what they were going to do.
Yeah.
And then the whole time you thought, what are they going to do? And then they did exactly what they told you they were going to do.
And the guy got the money.
Holy shit. Greg got the money.
Crazy. Yeah.
It's kind of like those stories when you heard Larry Bird would be like, hey, I'm going to do 2 dribbles to the right, turn around, jump shot. And there's just nothing you can do about it.
Yeah.
And you're like, that's kind of sick, Larry. Like, that's honestly kind of
you're
a
being
bold
really,
move.
really mean. This is kind of bullying on a professional level, but
You're truly hurting my feelings. And I hate that this story is going to be told for 40 years after this.
2 idiots on a podcast.
About what a legend you are, about what a doof I am.
But yeah, it's no, I very much enjoyed that show. That's just incredible TV. The acting
10
was
out of 10.
I thought the acting was a little better this season too with the couples.
I agree. What do you think? The guy on season 1, he just doesn't read as like a rich New York douche. He was dressed like a freshman in college.
Yeah, it was very Ivy League, which obviously was what they were doing. But this is Jake Lacey, right? Yeah,
Jake from
The Office.
The Office, yeah.
Yeah. And the best comedy series of all time. I'm dying up here.
Oh God, I forgot he was in that.
Yeah, he's like the edgy
he's
the heroin
edge
addict.
lord.
Yeah,
man, I fucking hate that show.
I need to rewatch that show now that I live out in LA.
Just to get a good laugh. I bet you'll enjoy it more.
Probably. It's one of my favorite shows of all time, I think. It's so bad.
I'm just an antisocial douchebag.
Narcissist asshole.
Oh God.
The best line still of all time is I thought being back here would make me feel normal again. And he goes, we don't do normal.
We don't do normal. God. Shoot me on a boat in the middle of Sicily and toss me off the side, Tom.
Toss me off the side.
Absolutely hate it. So that's where we're at. Okay, so you're a CBD character.
Oh yeah. I will say though, when I take those, so I go to sleep like way quicker, but then I'm a little groggy in the morning.
You dreaming? Fun dreams?
No. That shuts
Have you
down.
had a dream where I was begging in a dream for Lizzie to shake me out of it the other night? I think Ambien is unhealthy.
Yeah, dude. I don't think you should be taking it.
I was in the middle of it was like a demonic thing. And I was like begging Lizzie in the dream to shake me out of it, but I couldn't move or talk. Of course, she's not shaking me out of it. I woke up and I was like, hey, what the hell? I was just surrounded by demons for quite a while.
Was it demons?
Yeah.
It not like it was like it was.
It was not no. It wasn't like a cute scenario. It's pretty scary, actually. I woke up a little flustered.
Yeah, have you ever tried toning? A little melatonin?
We used to tone. We toned for quite a while.
Try toning it up again.
I might jump back on the tea.
It's just jumping straight to the ambi.
Straight. I mean, this shit is I don't know what they're putting in this shit, but they should stop giving it out. I will have Alzheimer's in 3 years.
Yeah, dude. I'm putting out an Ambien alert for you. Amber alert. I was trying to.
Well, that could be the name.
Yeah, he fell off the couch. I can't get over that. You can't be taking this anymore.
I've had a demon dream and I fell off the couch and I'm like, where are we at on Ambien?
I'm sleeping great though. I'm going right to sleep.
I mean, there are some nights where I woke up in the morning and I was like, now that's 10 out of 10.
I had a night of sleep about 2 nights ago where I noticed it when I woke up. I was like, oh, that was a really good 8 hours. And I feel ready to get up.
I mean, how sad is it that that's like a rarity?
It like made my day.
Yeah, we were like, holy, this is amazing. I actually slept and feel good
at sleeping. If you have any ideas on how to sleep, send them our way, you guys.
I mean, Tom, I don't want to keep beating a dead horse here, but I got to plug hydration here.
Is that helping you sleep too?
Yeah, I think so. You stay hydrated. You're drinking less.
Yeah.
You're taking some sort
really
of
helps so much.
Some sort of psychotic drug that and puts demons in your brain and doesn't allow you to shake out of it. But
yeah, hydration is key. It's really awesome. Oh God.
I don't know, Thomas.
Let's see. What else do I got here? Oh, we had a zero of the week submission from Sully at the Laugh Factory that I forgot to read last week.
Sully, give it to me.
You read it? Let me pull it up. I think it's on our IG page here.
Boy, Sully's the king.
He really is the shit. All right, let's see. Okay. Oh, yeah, this is a great story. He told me this. All right. What's up, boys? Got a possible zero of the week candidate for you. Comic headline to show at the Laugh Factory, LA Comic. By the way, I hate being associated with LA Comics. We got the worst rep in the world.
A truly terrible reputation.
Everyone hates LA Comics. Like I said, it was at a show in New York, and it was a fun riff to be able to go off of. But like 2 shows in a row, unprompted, the host said he's in from LA. And both times I was like, I know that made you guys less excited to see me. Like,
yeah.
Why would you say that in the place where all the best comedians are?
This guy's from Mobile, Alabama.
Yeah, we got a special drop in here from Syracuse. That's the only city I know.
From Sioux Falls.
All right. So LA Comic headline to show at the Laugh Factory and brought his social media team with him. His camera guy was in the green room telling people when someone recently asked to work with him. Oh, so someone asked the camera guy to work with him, and he goes, all right, $300 for my number. That's $300 just for my number, and then we can talk from there.
Oh my God in heaven.
This is a camera guy.
Oh, I just got like viscerally upset.
Yeah, that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is zero energy, right?
That's the perfect embodiment of zero energy.
Well done, Sully Fox from the world famous Laugh Factory.
A perfect call out.
Yeah, charging for the phone number, and he said because he was claiming he's filming the hottest comedian in the country right now, and he's not.
It is. I think I would have taken a couple of steps back and just hummed my glass at him.
Yeah. I would have said, Joe, can I have a fresh beer and don't bother opening it?
Because it's getting shattered over this gentleman's head right here.
It's being used as a projectile.
Joe, can you hand me a Bud Light? Did you say weapon?
Yeah, I did say that, didn't I? Huh?
Wait, I guess text me. Join the Patreon to find out whose cameraman this is. I just absolutely hate this.
Yeah, I'm
300 for the number.
Yeah, I just texted you the name, but
God, how mad am I gonna be?
It's so lame. And now people are gonna be annoyed that we're not saying the name.
Gross.
Yeah.
Oh,
I can't come up with a better zero of the week than that. That's like the best one we've had in a long time. That's
kind of zero of the pod. Like we're kind of done with that category now.
I had a thought the other day. Should our podcast just be called Zero of the Week?
Probably, yeah.
It would be such a good pod.
And it would, I think people, because I think people see roommates in law and they're
no
not
idea
like,
what it is.
Gotta check this out.
Yeah. Well, I told you what my sister's boyfriend's sister said, right?
Wait. Hold on. What kind of web are we going down here? Sister's boyfriend's sister.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
She goes, I share an account, a Spotify account with
Oh, you did tell me that.
And I keep seeing this sisters-in-law podcast
this
pop
fucking
up.
Bullshit pod. These
my
two
little
losers.
sister's like, oh, that's my brother.
That's not brother. He's trying his best. I don't know.
He's giving it his all. Tim's doing pretty well now. He's drinking water, which is
I don't know. Tim's pretty hydrated. Tom's might like film some stuff for Taylor Tomlinson. I don't know.
I didn't tell that story on the pod.
Oh shit.
It was a brief story from the Hollywood Improv holiday party last night.
We'll edit that one out. Might be. Yeah, I mean, it would probably be a good change.
You guys call in, vote, DM us, email us,
send us a little message. I mean, is there a way to change it while keeping everything in place?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, then we got to change it.
That's kind of weird. What if we just changed it to like an alt-right podcast and everyone's like, why do I have this automatically downloaded on my phone? Well,
I mean, I guess we could just do that's like the U2 approach, but I don't think anybody would like have to continue listening. They're not like, fuck.
They would. Well,
I guess I have to continue listening every week, even though they're just racists.
This sucks.
God,
These guys are
blows.
these guys are really mean.
Oh, why do I have to roll my windows down and turn this up to full volume in the middle of Santa Monica?
It used to be my favorite hour of the week. Now it's torture. I do love
Tom. I think we're on to something here. I think we got to change the name.
Zero of the week. I mean, I'm all about changing the name. I'll tell you that.
Trust me. Oh God, don't even get me started, Thomas.
Yeah, tell us if that's a bad idea or not. Maybe with 2023 we're zero.
We changed to zero of the week. Yeah, God damn it. Because you have to have a little hook.
Yeah, and then we can do zeros and heroes.
And here we're trying to ride on our fucking repertoire. Not our oh God, what word am I looking for? Don't tell me. Our not camaraderie.
Rapport.
We're trying to ride on our fucking rapport over here. That's not getting it done. What did I say? Repertoire?
Repertoire, which
it's still like a French word.
Yeah, I'm not actually. Wait, how do you use that again? Use that in a sentence. I got a lot of things.
What repertoire?
In my repertoire.
Add
That's
something
like,
to my repertoire. It's like your.
It's kind of like your toolkit.
Yeah.
It's your list of skills. I don't think the water's helping your brain.
I was about to say I got hydrated. I'm an idiot now. I can't think of shit. Maybe it's the Ambien.
It's the Ambien, dude.
Oh, I can't get it right, Tom.
You can't figure out the perfect mix.
I mean,
I feel the same way. It's
right when I get this thing going, but I let this one fall.
I've been working out a lot this past 2 weeks, but I've also been only eating chili. So my body is in a weird place.
Yeah, I've been going to the gym a lot. I have only been taking shits there, but I have been going most of the time.
I gotta. We haven't talked about the chili saga yet, and I know it's fascinating stuff. Really,
I mean, lay it on me.
Well, here's the thing: it's part of sometimes I feel like I'm being good at being an adult, doing good.
Sure.
I'm being good.
I think I'm being. I'd be good at it being adult. I think it's doing well.
Doing well at being an adult.
That doesn't sound right either.
I don't know, but if I ever say adulting, you can go ahead and shoot me in the head.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and shut this thing down.
Yeah, Air Marshal blows my brains out. That's my goal to say that for the rest of. Because, dude, you know what's funny? I watched that pod. I was trying to find a clip in there or something, and I think you ended up saying it 5 times in one episode.
Hey, did we have a good time every time?
It was a great time.
Come on, decent time. Lay off me. I'm starving.
I'm keeping it in the repertoire.
Hey, yes.
I want
chili time.
I want to meal prep.
Okay.
But I'm not good at it. So now I am good at making chili, and I love chili. And so I just make a giant pot of chili on Sunday, and I eat it every day. And my cost per meal, it has never been lower.
I mean, it's about a nickel.
It's about a nickel, dude.
Well, dude, you sent me a photo of this thing. It looks like queso dip. Are you dipping
the one I made last week was too cheesy. It was basically.
Are you just dipping chips into this thing? Yeah, I mean, it's very thick.
Yeah, that one was bad. I felt really bad at the end of last week.
It looked like. It was one of those when you lift the spoon up and you can lift it way up, but the string doesn't break.
No, it wasn't getting a little bit of that, but not a lot.
It was pretty cheesy.
It was very cheesy. I was eating it on my Instagram story, and there was a string of cheese hanging off my chin. Dear
Lord in heaven, Tom. That's when you're making it and you think you're doing the thing. You know, where you take a recipe that's just on the back of something, and you're like, well, I'm gonna add my little twist to this.
Oh yeah.
But the twist is you just added another cup of cheese.
I added a little more cream cheese.
Yeah.
It was basically queso with chicken in it, and boy did it hit. And the one I made this week is not nearly as good, but I'm right back in the chili diet. I'm not backing down. But I made a sweet potato based one, and I mean my shits have been great.
There we go.
Yeah, I really made a comeback because last week I was straight up peeing out of my butthole on planes.
Here's a cue.
Yeah.
Oh, on planes. That's terrible. All right, when you're in the comfort of your own home, don't you kind of love one of those every once in a while?
I love pooping.
No. I'm talking about a real
absolute.
A real liquid shit.
Those
are kind of
sewer
fun.
Drain. Yeah, they're kind of fun.
There is something about one of those where you're like, I really needed this.
Yeah, my body is like, get this shit out. Something is not good.
Like a healthy poop, you're just kind of, it just feels like pretty humdrum.
Well, it's like the factory's up and running.
They're like, yeah, we're working.
Yeah,
we're doing it.
But everyone likes a fire drill once in a while.
Like give it. Somebody pull the fucking alarm. Let's spice it up in here. Jesus Christ,
man! See, poop is just funny. That would hit harder on stage than some of my jokes that I've been telling for a year.
That you've been really thinking about.
Yeah.
Everyone loves a fire drill. Yeah, that would be a good time.
Yeah.
And you would tell that and have to immediately kill yourself off stage.
Yeah, that was just rooted in poop. There's no other double meaning. It's literally just about poop.
Well, then if it doesn't work, you have to have the dreaded conversation off stage. Like, I don't know, my poop bit didn't work.
Yeah, you know that diarrhea bit where I call it like a fire drill? I guess as I'm saying it out loud. Yeah, I should probably quit, huh?
Maybe this is a more heady crowd, but usually that diarrhea bit really cooks. It really squirts.
There we go.
Now we're pooping, Tom. We're having
loose
fun.
On some diarrhea.
Come on. We've only been here for 47 minutes. I love that last week we're keeping it short, Tom. We're doing 10 minutes. We did 48 minutes of me talking into a tin can.
I had a couple people say it didn't sound that bad.
I had people like, it was fine. They could tell it was a little off, but
yeah,
I'm new chord, Timmy.
Dude, this sounds, it sounds like music to my ears. Don't sing because that one guy will bully you, but
I certainly will not. People really dog on this young man, Jeff Bezos, but he really created a quality product.
Wow, how quick did that get here?
48 hours less, 36 hours.
So we almost forgot again.
I mean, we don't have to do that kind of math, Tom. You know who reminded me? Your uncle.
I texted you too this weekend.
Yes, but I saw that and thought, I'll surely remember. I don't need this text, you fucking douche.
Thanks, Tom. I'm trying to enjoy my Saturday. Balls deep in an Ambien right now. Fuck off.
Hey, Tom, I got some falling off the couch to do. Why don't you mind your own business?
What did my uncle say?
He just sent me, he was like, hey, man, just like reminding you, Tim needs a new cord.
No way.
And I ordered it almost immediately after.
Oh, my God, James. What a hero. That's a hero of the week right there.
Yeah, James is a true king. I really needed that because I would have been back on screaming from the other room.
Yeah, that would have been rough. I think we would have postponed.
No, we can't post P.
That's true. Wait, I will say I brought up your singing again. I don't know if you like when I do this or not, but your bully is back.
Oh no.
Yeah, he commented again. He said, "Can I read it?"
Well, it sounds like you're about to anyway.
He said, "I'm that asshole." Smiley face. Keep on not singing, Tim. Tom, sing your little heart out, you little angel.
Oh boy, he really toasted my ass this week.
I don't know why this
like
guy
a true
hates
12-year-old.
so much. Yeah,
look, Tom. Once you start climbing up the ladder, you get haters. We all know it.
It's lonely at the top.
It's classic hater behavior. I mean, they say it's lonely at the top, but it's gotta be lonely below, Tom.
Dude, shout out Six God. In case you guys missed that was two white guys quoting Drake.
Oh, the only two people that actually quote that man is white guys and white women. I don't know one. I really
love Drake.
Tom, he really weaseled his way into my heart back in like 2007.
Yeah, he's been cemented there ever since.
He's fully in there. People are like, "Oh, Drake is so fucking lame." I'm like, "Oh, really?" According to my Spotify Wrapped, I listened to him for 37,000 minutes last year.
I've listened to him for 40% of my life.
And I don't even regret it. That's why I didn't share my Spotify Wrapped. It was downright humiliating.
Oh, mine was it was Drake was my top artist. And then it got so white. It went Drake, Jack Harlow, Avett Brothers, Phoebe Bridgers, and Bleachers.
All right. I mean, I would say obviously Jack Harlow is the one that's hard to digest.
It's just two songs though, is the problem.
Isn't that amazing about music? You can listen to one song for literally 8,000 minutes and be like, so?
It's still hitting for me.
Yeah. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Why don't you shut the fuck up about it, dude? You can't do that with anything else. You certainly can't do that with comedy.
No, I mean, I've rewatched a few specials. Maybe what's the most you think you've ever watched a whole comedy special?
I mean, you hate to say it, but I've watched several Louis specials several times.
God, you're a predator, dude.
I
You're
know.
fucking
I'm not. I just support them.
I just am an enabler. I want to financially lift them up.
I'm not. I would never. I just want to give them a larger platform to spread their hate and vitriol. Is that okay, Tom?
I think that's fine in court, at least. Yeah, I think Mulaney. I mean, I've probably watched Kid Gorgeous probably 10, maybe more than that, maybe 20 times.
Probably more than that. You cried looking at his headshot at Comedy on Stage. So I'm gonna go ahead and say
that was
more than that.
That was a special moment between me and my good friend John, and that I shared with Tim.
I think the picture also started crying back. He was like, "Dude, I know.
It's kind of a Harry Potter moment.
It's wild that you're here."
Yeah, he's like, "We're really doing it, Jared.
We're really doing it, huh, Tom?"
Oh
God, I want to go back to that club.
I'm gonna tell him that story, and he's gonna say,
"Who are you?"
He's gonna say, "We're in a CVS. Can you just let me check out?"
I hate that punchline.
Oh God, it's fun.
Oh, we're in a CVS. This girl's just wearing pockets in a CVS.
Anyways, my wife's a bitch.
Anyway, I fucking hate my wife. God. Thank you guys. I've been Tim Smith. Oh God!
Tip your wait staff. Just kidding.
They fucking suck too.
I had sex with one of them.
I'm fucking all the chicks in here because my wife's a bitch. If you guys remember from earlier,
that's a callback. That'd be so funny to just say it again. See, that's a callback because I said she sucked earlier.
He can't get his catchphrase going.
Yeah.
It's just, and my wife's a bitch.
Remember from earlier?
Remember from that joke nobody laughed at? Everybody seemed upset about that I said earlier.
God, I can never go to sleep after sex because you always got to drive home to the wife after.
I mean, that is literally from 1938.
It's so old.
That is crazy.
This guys
were telling that on the way to Normandy Beach.
Yeah, they were like, "Should we invent stand-up comedy?" I think this should be one of the first jokes that is ever told.
Just immediately fucking shot in the face by an air marshal right when they got off the when they got on the beach.
Blows his head off. Oh God! You ever think an air marshal gets called up to like a real line of duty and they're like, "No, I travel for a living."
No. The worst I do is Spirit Airlines. I don't actually want to be in a conflict.
I can't be on the front lines. I'm a frequent flyer.
It's like an air marshal on a cargo jet.
I have one wanderlust or whatever it's called. Wanderlust.
I think it's lust.
Yeah.
Like, oh no, I can't. I'm just a dreamer. Actually, I can't do this.
Yeah. I'm just taking life day by day.
More of an idea guy. I don't want to actually do any of this.
That's kind of hilarious. An air marshal who just gets into it because he wants to travel.
Because he's into traveling.
Yeah. He just has like the basic, like travel Instagram bio.
Oh, it's just like SF
plane,
arrow.
The plane
LA,
emoji.
Arrow. Yeah. Kentucky for some reason. I'm sure some of them, I'm sure you have to like start off on like the shitty routes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You're only going like Kentucky to Indiana.
Yeah. And you're like, I guess I'll make the most out of Indianapolis.
You just got Lexington to Indianapolis every other day.
That's why they get bored, start blowing people's brains out. Wouldn't you be doing that?
I have to. Yeah.
Doing the world a favor. Jesus Christ. What business do you have going from Lexington to Indianapolis?
Boo.
Boo.
I'll be in Lexington next year. You guys come out to the shows.
Come on out. No, you're great people. We love your taste in comedy. That diarrhea bit will be cooked up and real nice by then.
Absolutely. So will a fresh pot of chili. I'm really making this my whole identity. Last night, I had people that I'm not really that good of friends with come up and be like, "Are you still only doing chili?"
You still a chili guy?
I'm like, man, I really don't have anything else interesting about me, huh?
Have you? What do you think about chicken and dumplings, Tom? That's in the same vein.
Yeah, that's more of a soup.
I mean, isn't that what chili kind of is?
Chili is a soup, especially the one I made this week. It's sweet potato soup, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the one you made the other week was more of a paste.
It was more of a cheese dip. It was spreadable.
Kind of like spackle. Yeah.
Yeah. Spackle. That's a lot of people did respond to my story like, dude, that's so much cream.
That's really thick. That's gonna hurt quite a bit coming out. Have you pooped it out yet?
Oh, brother.
Because that's like Log City. I don't know if that's even diarrhea.
So let's see. I flew to Kansas City. I got to talk about Kansas City. Flew to Kansas City on Friday. Yeah, Friday. I finished up the pot on Thursday night. Ooh. So I had from Sunday.
What a move.
From Sunday to Thursday.
Who do you think you are?
Had several bowls of this white chicken cheese chili every day. And I mean, I was by Wednesday, I'm shitting lava.
Oh,
but then Friday, I pooped in the airport, I pooped on the plane, and I pooped in the airport when we landed.
Tom, a land poop?
3 poops in like 3 hours.
Jesus,
and
Lord
two airport poops and a plane.
I mean, pooping when you land is a different level.
But yeah, I mean, I had to. It was like, I don't want to wait. And I was going to a hotel, so it was like, would have been way more enjoyable to wait. But
of course.
It's when it's that loose kind, I'm like, well,
you can't trust that. If somebody bumps into you a little bit, a little bit's going to squeak on out of there.
Yeah.
All right, lay Kansas City on me.
Well, just a couple fun things happened. I was opening for Becky Robinson. As we know, her crowds are
chill,
very relaxed and aggressively middle-aged drunk white women. It's just insane.
Chardonnay, baby.
This was going way better because it was in a comedy club, not a theater. So they actually sat people and understand that, people have to be seated before you start the show. So it was a fun time. I go in with an enemy right away because I get there. They have a feature booked.
Wait. You got to the club? The feature's already there?
I got to Kansas City and found out.
Oh, okay.
And
well, that'd have been like, all right, well, I guess you guys have to fist fight if you got to the club.
Well,
he's already in the.
I think he might have been there.
Oh, brutal.
Because Becky got there before me, and she was like, "Uh-oh," and so the club staff all hates me. Like it was,
because that was their guy. He's been like doing guest spots and
Yeah.
hosting, and he like came up. He knows everybody. He finally got his feature weekend.
She sold out all the shows far in advance. Everyone, he's probably been looking forward to this. Listen, I was like, can he do guesties or something?
That's almost worse.
And but it's a long show as it is, so he just got booted. It sucked.
Oh,
so the staff is all hating me, and then I go up, and they're just chaotic shows. But I'm learning how to do this with them. Like,
right.
By the end of the week, I was cooking. I mean, I figured out what buttons to push, and then now I can do jokes. And by the end, it was like I was doing 20 minutes of jokes and 2 minutes of full babysitting. But after the shows, this was such a validating moment. After the shows, the manager comes up to me and he goes, "All right, our guy would have bombed pretty bad." And that was how he told me, like, we're not mad at you anymore.
Our guy would have bombed pretty bad.
Yeah.
I mean, if this poor bastard is doing his research on his enemy Thomas Schnee, Tomise, and listens to this, he's moving out of Kansas City, or
I guarantee they threw him another weekend.
He's walking into that club with some C4 strapped to his chest.
I think he works in the kitchen too.
Oh, God.
So he also had to listen to me
cook.
Yeah.
Well, he's in the back literally cooking.
Yeah. I think he does dishes. No, he's a cook.
No, come on. No, he puts those pizzas in the microwave. He's doing great.
Yeah, it's a very good. They got a new air fryer. It's kind of sick. Yeah, so that was fun because it was like I made an enemy, and then the whole staff came around on me right away because they saw how insane the shows are. And I got heckled brutally the first night.
Good heckle or drunk heckle?
Drunk heckle. Just this was the first one was, "You look 12."
I mean, that sucks.
Out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And I go, "All right, what do you want to say?" And she goes, "You just look really young."
Always the hardest heckles are when they don't have anything to do with what you're talking about.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like, here's a thing. It's like throwing a ball at you.
Their table was chatty, so they were probably talking about it. They were probably like, "How old do you think he is?"
Mm-hmm.
And then
their entire thing was probably about you.
And I am the main character
100%,
in these people's
Tom.
lives.
They were probably talking about it though.
The way I talk about these weekends makes me want to throw up. It's like I'm such the main character of my own life. I'm like I've got a protagonist, me, obviously, an antagonist, Tristan, the local feature, and now I've got a third enemy out there, this drunk mom. And they were talking about me the whole time, just talk, and I was like, "Ooh, it's my turn soon."
Ooh, it's always my turn to say something.
That's also John Mulaney. But so she just says you're 12, and then she goes, "No, but you're sorry, you're cute." And then that's when I texted you about this, but I got everyone to say pedo at her.
Oh,
like,
wait.
I was like, you just said I was 12, and now you're calling me cute, and people started catching on, and I was like, you are a pedophile.
Like,
and then
kind of by the book.
Yeah, like you just kind of showed your whole hand, and then she kept yelling stuff back at me, and I was like, no, you're done, pedophile. And just,
well, wait, so you told me that you texted me, you're like, I didn't film, you were bummed, and then you did text me because I was riffing that like, oh, don't worry, you can absolutely recreate that moment and have a great time again. Did you try to recreate the moment?
I did the next night.
Oh no,
I didn't, because the next night someone.
How did you try that? Were you like, anybody think I'm cute?
And 12? Pedophile. The guy's like, what? This is a CBS. God, I just can't get over that. No, it was somebody said something about my age again.
And you were like,
someone asked how old I was. And I was like, how old do you think I am? And I was like, come on,
say younger than say it.
And they said 17, which like isn't young
technically
enough.
Counts.
Yeah.
So you did the math of like, that is young enough for the riff.
I tried. I was like, I don't even remember how I got to it, but I ended up calling a lady a pedophile again, and it did not hit the second time.
Everybody was like, whoa, what the fuck, dude?
Yep.
Her dad died from being a pedophile. How dare you?
Her dad died from being a pedophile. I mean, he went to jail and died in jail, but it was
he was beaten to death in a federal penitentiary, but still.
Yeah, but he died from, I guess, cause of death was pedophilia.
Pedophilia. The other way, not the way that it hurt the other, whatever.
It was fun though. One of the tricks I got is I just call everyone in that crowd. I just say, you're all like my mom. You're all like hot versions of my mom, is what I say.
I bet she loves that riff.
Yeah, it's awesome. And then I can just, anyone who's heckling, I can just call them mom, which is so hacky, but hey
Tom, it's a fist fight up there sometimes.
Exactly. This is not the weekend to work on material. It's
survival time. You gotta, it's survival Tom.
Oh, there we go. Survival Tom.
You gotta be up there fist fighting.
Survival Tom and Ambient Tim.
Ambient T. Boy, we're really, I don't know if we're devolving or what. It's not time for a new thoughtful bit about like shoelaces or whatever it is. You gotta. Oh, right. Chicken. Wait, why is it white chicken? Oh, because there is dark chicken. Wait.
Oh no, the chili is white.
White chili chicken.
Yeah. It's
okay.
It's white chicken chili.
White.
But that does kind of imply that
white chili chicken.
White. Yeah. No. Because
white chicken.
Because I think the main course, the main overall food has to be the last thing. White chili chicken sounds like you're eating a chicken breast with like maybe some chili on top.
White chili chicken,
like a chili cheese dog. You know?
Oh, okay, yeah, that's fair.
So it
does seem like white chicken though.
White chili with chicken.
Yeah, maybe that's what it's supposed to be.
Could be.
Well, I guess we're glad we solved that.
We figured that out. My only other story from Kansas City afterwards, this mom comes up. It's just a weird, sometimes people don't know how to act after these shows. They see you in person and it's like they overreact and underreact at the same time.
Well, they're excited to talk to you, but they also want to be chill.
And they have no idea what to say. So this lady comes up to me, she goes, "Oh my God, we loved you." And I was like, "Oh, thanks." And then she walks away for a second. She turns back and she goes, "Okay, can I just be a MILF for a second? Would you take a picture with me?" And I was
And you're
like,
lady, you hadn't been a MILF your whole life. What are you talking about?
I'm not sure you know what MILF means.
See, that's where what did you say that was sweet and charming?
I just started laughing. I go, can you be a MILF?
Yeah, see, I would have been like, you've never been a MILF. What the fuck are you trying? She'd have been like, oh, okay, you dick. And then I'd been like, I don't, why did I say that?
I said, of course. We took a picture. We had sex. It was great. It was
I fucked her. So I actually made her a MILF.
No, but it was so odd. Like her husband is right behind her. And she's like, can I be a MILF for a second? Which to our listeners who don't know what MILF is, grow up.
Yeah, maybe get a fucking friend for once. What's her husband doing other than just standing there in his Levi's and his tucked in short sleeve button up shirt?
You are not very far off. He was wearing a Carhartt blaze orange hat.
Yeah, of course he was.
Yeah.
Hands in his pocket. They got married at 19. She's been horny ever since.
Yep, he's just staring at me, kind of laughing, but kind of like I could kill this guy.
Yeah, that guy's the proud owner of a stinky dinky, and she hasn't liked it once.
No, like actually stinky too, I would guess.
Yeah, it like smells like shit.
Yeah, it's really bad. He wipes forward, gets on the back of his nuts.
Would that be a weird affliction if you had like stink dick? Like, no, it's like he's like hot, but like his dick smells.
It's really bad. And then you have to warn people.
Yeah, you're like, well, it's just kind of my dick smells. Really
I do shower. It just it's a perennial.
It just has a weird.
Oh God.
Stinky Dinky. Boy, that might there it is. We got a couple of name choices.
Maybe that's what the podcast name should be.
Stinky Dinky?
Stinky Dinkies.
I'm not mad at that. I don't know. My dick doesn't smell though.
No, neither does mine. It
smells
delicious.
Fucking
actually.
Awesome, yeah. Just a couple of sweet smelling dicks on this pod, Tom.
Yeah, he's terrible. I really want to break up with him, but his dick smells so good.
Smells so good. Fuck. It's like a girl with huge tits. It's like his face is weird, but like his dick smells so good.
It smells amazing.
I don't know. If it wasn't for that delicious smelling dong, I don't think I'd talk to him.
Can I pitch you a bit that's not really working right now?
I mean, toss it right down the middle, Tom.
I'm noticing. I think I might have run this by you on the phone, so sorry about this. I haven't written new lines for it since then. I'm just trying the ones that aren't working still.
All right, nice. I'll give you the exact thoughts I had via text the other day.
But every time I post a picture with my nephew on Instagram, I get so many DMs. It's insane. Like it's either nephew or chili. That's the only time I get action on Instagram.
Right.
And so the bit is basically like, at first I was being, it was an honest thing. I just was posting with my nephew. Now I'm being kind of a little slut about it. Like now, I know what it's like to have big boobs now. Like nephews are the cleavage of uncles. Is the line that every time I say it, I'm like, and that will light the building on fire.
Nephews are the cleavage
of uncles.
Okay, yeah, I got you.
It popped once out of 10 times.
Well, right off the bat, hate that ratio.
A tough ratio because the one pop was really good.
But here's a cue. If I remember correctly, that was a pop from comedians in the back of the room, correct?
I think you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, because just the phrasing of nephew is the cleavage of uncles. I don't think people are connecting it's not gonna be Pop City. I think that the bridge has to be way shorter there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You're making people travel kind of a long way to get to that one.
I know. I just really like that sentence.
I like it too. I like the idea. I just think when you say it and you're standing there with your little grin on your face, everybody's going, cleavage is the.
Yeah, all right. It's a boob bit.
Yeah. So it's like having, okay. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no one's mad at it, but no one's losing
No one's
their
mad
shit.
at it, but I don't know if it's Pop City as they say in the business.
Yeah, that is the term for it. Yeah, because the second half of the bit is fun, but I need a pop in order to justify. Because the second half is reviewing the tape later when he's an adult.
Yeah, see, fun.
And I'm like, you really brought it here. I got laid twice off this picture.
There we go.
You know, and that's
you got to go to Pop City real quick.
Yeah, I can't have like a lame little half pop and then be like, Let me talk more about this.
Well, let me dive deeper into this thing you guys didn't really care for.
Yeah, it's almost worse than them being mad at it because I'm like, I don't think you guys have an opinion on this.
Yeah, they were just kind of like, oh shit, okay, yeah, let me make sure I have this right. Cleavage is the boobs of uncles.
Is the nephew of boobs. What was it?
boobs are huge. Oh, your boobs are huge. How about this one, Tom? I think is that I think that's valid feedback on that one.
I just need I need a quicker.
Yeah, it needs to be a shorter bridge to Pop City. You're making them like catch a train and then
we're doing a whole Oregon Trail situation.
Jump on the
City.
Half the audience died of dysentery by the time you get to the punchline of that joke. So I got a new one that's been hitting the sizzle button a little bit, Thomas.
Yeah.
So I talk about how my parents are religious by obligation only in my eyes.
I very much like this bit. I relate to it hard.
Go through that one, and then so here's the new one, and this is the premise that everybody's been the whole audience is nodding their head, and I'm like, let's go. So it's that I think people or most people, they're raised with religion, they lose it entirely, and then they are religious again once they have kids. Right? Because I think it's difficult for. Are we just saying bits right now?
Yeah, I don't care. Keep going.
Okay. I need to shorten it up. It's a tad wordy at this point, but it's just I think it's difficult to teach a little kid morality without the backboard of some sort of religion.
Yeah.
So I watched my brother backslide, where he's like his kids. He's like, you can't do that. It's not. This is where it's like a little clunky, but it's like. You can't do that. It's the wrong thing to do. And his kid's like, well, why? And he's like, well, inside of you, you know what's right. You know what's wrong. And instinctively, you just need to do the thing that's right. And he's like, oh, what does instinctively mean? And he's like, well, look, do it again. You're going to hell.
Yeah. It's so it's so much easier.
Yeah. And then it's Pop City. And then it's like, he calls his wife and he's like, I don't know. I guess we're Catholic again. I don't know.
Yeah.
And that's been cooking pretty nice. But like, I feel like I need to cut like 30 words out of it.
Do you have lines after we're Catholic again?
It's more just kind of down that road of like, I don't know why we have these kids. It's more of like the spiral of his own. Whatever.
It's kind of like we're Catholic again. Why? Because he won't stop.
Yeah.
Like what's a dumb little kid thing like that you get in trouble for? Like he won't stop.
Well, at first I did like he was hitting his sister, and then I tried to keep it more vague of like it doesn't really matter. He just like did something bad, you know what I mean? But
it's funny to be like to be going back to church because little Johnny won't stop cutting all of his sister's doll's hair. You know,
yeah. He keeps cutting the dolls' heads off or whatever it is.
Yeah, he's burning ants with a magnet just full.
Yeah. I don't know. He keeps pulling frogs apart. I don't know what he's doing.
Yeah,
something stupid like that. Yeah,
I don't know, but he needs Jesus.
Yeah, he shoved another M80 up a toad's ass. We can't. I'm just rethinking my childhood. But that one's been fun because I like that because I think the premise is really true.
It is.
So I think people are really on board with that, and then you can kind of fuck around with it after.
Yeah, I like that. That's a great bit.
Hey, thanks, Tom.
Well, because you already have Pop City. You were already at Pop City with the original obligatory praying.
Pop City is from the prayer already. I get 2 nice pops. I take 2 trips to Pop City on that one.
And then you take a little road trip around.
Small road trip for new Primy, back to Pop City on You're Going to Hell. And I need to find a few more reasons to visit the town.
Yeah, because you're going up, you're popping up to Syracuse and coming back.
And that's when I do the callback when he's like on the phone with his wife. I'm like, also, you're a bitch and I hate you.
Yeah. Air Marshal blows your head off. Oh God!
Oh, there we are, Tom.
I think we're at an hour.
I think that's what we call a pod where I come from.
Oh man, we just tied that up with a bow. Look at that. Just using the same callback for the 38th time.
Where are you gonna be at, you Thomas?
I'll be in when this comes out tomorrow. I'll be in Fort Collins, Colorado, Comedy Fort with our good pal. We just put this together. Drago's in Denver.
Oh, no way.
I'm picking him up, scooping him. He's driving up with me. He's going to do a spot.
Oh, my God.
We're going to have a little hang.
What a time. Sometimes life works out, Tom.
I know. It's like, it's so, and I know we're so new to this whole road gigging thing, but we got to get used to it. But I've heard so many comedians talk about this that like when Drago and I have spent so much time together. When I'm in New York, it's not like we're like, oh, every day we have to see each other.
Yeah.
But the idea of us both being in a different city and it just syncing up is so exciting.
It's like sleepover vibes.
It's exactly what that feels like.
Yeah, even if it's like 30 minutes away, you're like, I can drive 30 minutes.
We can drive 30. Yeah.
We're just gonna have some fun.
We used to live in the same house and we didn't hang out.
That is 100%. You moved out almost immediately.
Yeah. We became way worse friends. But it was so funny. I saw he was going to be there. I go, dude, come do Comedy Fort. And he was like, all right. And I was like, let's go.
Well, that's just going to be 10 out of 10.
Yeah. So we're doing that. And we got some listeners last time I was there. So I hope that you people are still listening and come back out to see the same 40 minutes.
No, it's different now. You're going to call an old lady your mom.
That's true. I'm going to do some 10 out of 10 crowd work.
You fucking piece of shit. Incredible. This comes out Thursday.
Denver,
go ahead.
Denver and Aspen this weekend.
Little place called
Aspen.
Aspen's decent. I'm going to be in Bolingbrook. So that's I might hit the slopes while I'm there. This comes out Thursday. Yeah, so I'll be there tomorrow.
Oh shit.
And Friday.
Yeah.
No,
Friday and Saturday.
Friday and Saturday. Yeah. This comes out Thursday.
Yeah, you said tomorrow and Friday.
Oh well, fuck me then, Tom.
You're a fucking dumbass, dude. That ambient.
This ambient is killing me. Bolingbrook, come on out in the goddamn surrounding areas. I got my good friend Daryl Schmitz hitting the feature button. It's gonna be fun. And then back in Louisiana, I'll be bouncing around doing a bunch of shows there for a while.
Hell yeah! And then it's the new year.
New year.
And we're back out there. Oh, our Boston weekends got canceled. That sucks. We do have some Boston people, so we'll maybe me and you will just try to figure out a weekend there.
Honestly, I think I still might go. I had some other shows lined up that are pretty really decent, pay pretty decent, so I still might just go.
And she said, I think they're just not like putting up.
I don't think they're like doing the headliner thing, but like that show still exists.
Oh.
But I don't think
I'm not going to fly there for it. Probably.
Yeah, no, 100% no. We can talk about this off the pod, but Boston, I think I'm still going to be there February 3rd and 4th.
Okay, I will not be there the 24th, 25th. But thank you to the Hideout for the
love.
Booking. I really appreciate
the love.
It.
We love it, Caitlin. You're the best. We'll find reasons to be back there.
Cool. All right. Well, I think that's
there it was.
We love you guys.
Love you. Bye.
He married my sister, now we're living together. We're roommates in